Let's delve into the curious case of David Icke, a man whose journey from professional footballer and BBC sports commentator to the world's most prominent proponent of reptilian overlords is as baffling as it is compelling. In an age saturated with information, where the line between fact and fiction blurs with alarming regularity, Icke stands as a peculiar testament to the human appetite for grand narratives, however outlandish. His story is not merely one of a public figure's dramatic reinvention. It is a sociological artifact, a mirror reflecting anxieties about power, control, and the very nature of reality. How does a man, described by those who know him as having an office that looks like it belongs to a local government clerk and absolutely no fashion sense, come to command a global following with theories that defy conventional understanding? Born in Leicester in 1952, David Von Eyck's early life was a picture of conventional aspiration. A talented goalkeeper, he played semi-professionally before transitioning into sports journalism, eventually landing a coveted spot on the BBC's flagship grandstand. Yet, beneath this veneer of normalcy, a profound transformation was brewing. His interest in environmentalism and New Age philosophy deepened, setting the stage for a public metamorphosis that would forever alter his trajectory. In 1991, Icke appeared on the popular Wogan chat show, a moment that has since become etched into the annals of British television history. Dressed in a turquoise shell suit, he declared himself the son of the Godhead and proclaimed that the world was about to end. The audience's laughter, amplified by the media's subsequent ridicule, might have crushed a lesser man. For Icke, however, it was a crucible, forging his resolve and solidifying his identity as a prophet misunderstood, an outsider privy to truths the mainstream refused to acknowledge. From this public humiliation, Icke's esoteric worldview began to crystallize into the intricate, sprawling tapestry of conspiracy theory for which he is now infamous. At its core lies the reptilian thesis, the assertion that Earth is secretly controlled by shape-shifting reptilian humanoids, often referred to as archons, who hail from the fourth dimension. These entities, he posits, have interbred with humanity, creating a hybrid bloodline, the Babylonian Brotherhood, that secretly occupies positions of power across politics, finance, and media. This shadowy elite, he claims, manipulates global events, orchestrating wars, economic crises, and societal control through a vast, interconnected web. Beyond the reptilian narrative, Icke's cosmology expands to include the idea that our reality is a holographic simulation, a matrix broadcast from the moon, which he controversially suggests is a hollowed-out spacecraft. His theories weave together elements of Gnosticism, quantum mechanics, and neuropsychology, creating a dense, self-reinforcing system that, for his adherents, offers a coherent explanation for an otherwise chaotic world. Yet, the man who champions these extraordinary claims lives a life that, in many respects, remains stubbornly ordinary. Residing on the Isle of Wight, a place he moved to for its childhood holiday memories, Icke's personal aesthetic is far removed from the grandiosity of his pronouncements. His office, as one observer noted, resembles that of a local government clerk. He is, by his own admission, a fan of steam trains. This disarming banality, this lack of obvious pretense, paradoxically lends an air of authenticity to his persona, making him relatable to a segment of the population disillusioned with polished narratives and officialdom. His speaking technique is equally distinctive. Often delivering marathon 10-hour lectures, Icke employs a method of slow, meticulous accumulation of details, gradually building a case before unleashing a cascade of increasingly speculative and monumental claims. This process, akin to wearing down an audience with hard-headed skepticism before blowing open the doors of credulity, is a masterclass in rhetorical endurance. He positions himself as a working-class hero, an outsider who, despite being mocked, perseveres in revealing the truth, a narrative that resonates deeply with those who feel ignored or disenfranchised by the established order. Icke's influence, particularly in the digital age, has been undeniable. Before his deplatforming from major social media sites in 2020 due to controversial claims regarding COVID-19, he commanded millions of followers. His admirers have included figures as diverse as musician muse and activist Alice Walker, who praised his book, Human Race Get Off Your Knees. This reach underscores a broader societal phenomenon, the enduring appeal of alternative explanations in a world grappling with complex, often overwhelming challenges. His journey from the football pitch to the global stage of conspiracy theory is a fascinating study in belief formation and cultural resonance. It forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about the nature of truth, the power of narrative, and the human need to make sense of an increasingly intricate world. Whether viewed as a charlatan, a prophet, or simply a man who dared to think differently, David Icke remains a figure of profound, if unsettling, significance.